video for you. I've got a little bit of spare time, so I'll try and do a little bit of video footage for some of the kata that we've been doing. And again, we're very much at the stage at the moment where some of the students now need to just sort of make a little bit of a step up on their training. So whether that's you know, trying to squeeze in an extra class, or whether you've downloaded the online courses and you're trying to do a little bit more you know, training at home, which I would advise. Because at the end of the day, we want to make sure that everybody's progressing at the level that they should be, you know, with everything that we've got available to you guys, okay? So not only have we got the normal, you know, YouTube videos and stuff like that, you've also got the courses as well. And again, this is an extra one that I'm going to be doing now just to make sure that people sort of, you know, moving forward and using these videos, and I use that term, you know, quite positively. I want you to make sure that you're using these videos to the best that you can, and you know, and again, everybody's got the same 24 hours in a day. I just want to make sure that you guys are, you know, using the videos the best you can when you're at home. All right. So Saifa is the next kata. So Saifa, again, there's sumo stance in this one. There is long forward stance in this one. There's Sanchin Dach in this one. There's also Kiba Dach in this one. Now, once you get to this level of Saifa, you should pretty much know what the stances are anyway. They're all on the course. Literally go onto the course, check them out, make sure that you know what stances you're using as you're going through. Okay. So I'm going to start off with, like I said, Saifa. So from here, starting off in the Masubidachi. Okay. Bow to this level here. So first off, we're going to step on that 45-degree angle. I'm going to do it the opposite way so that you can see afterwards as well. Stepping off on that 45-degree angle here, you're making a fortress around your body, okay? So right hand punches into, well, I say punches into the palm, it doesn't, it just sort of brings itself into the palm. But if you can imagine that being a punching hand and the other hand being a completely flat hand, okay, what you're actually doing is you're bringing that punch into where the palm is, okay, and you're making a fortress around your body. So what you do is you step off on that angle to here. And then what happens is you draw that arm back and it turns. Okay, so I'll show you the handwork. You draw that arm back and it turns. Okay, you draw the arm back and it turns over. Draws the arm back and it turns over. Okay, and that does that on all three of the movements going forwards. So from here, in. Step out into sumo stance, nice and deep stance, pull that arm back, over. So now this one is like a wave. Think of the waves at the seaside. One wave comes down, the other one follows. One comes down, one follows, yeah? Or a bit like a windscreen wiper. Some windscreen wipers do this, some windscreen wipers do this, and that's the one that we're looking at, okay? So we're looking at one hand, yeah? One screen wiper, and then the other one follows, okay? All right, or like the tide at the sea, yeah? The waves coming in the seaside, down, over. So, through, one, draw back, over, finish. Okay, so at this point, elbow down, just in line with the shoulder, maybe just a tad lower than the shoulder, fist, hand into the chest. You'll see a lot of this in kata, this hand being here for protection. Okay, so we'll go again. In, draw back, over, finish. Now you're going to go to the opposite side, same thing. You're going to build that fortress. Back, over, finish. Opposite side, same thing. So you have three of these. In, back, and again you're in sumo. Over, finish. Now as you step up, this is where you're going to sort of think of the width of Kiba Dach. So Kiba Dach is 2 shoulder widths. So being in here, come down, hand comes down, hand comes up. Okay, step across. And then as you step across, that leg lifts up, that knee lifts up, hands turn and finish. Okay, so from there, in to there, kick. You're going to step across now, same thing. Kiba Dach, finish. There, kick. Now you're going to draw back. As you step back, Zen Kutsu Dach now. Okay, so from there, back in, back out. Okay, so there, there, there. Then what happens in Zen Kutsu Dach? hand, which is above the knee, stays closed, other hand opens. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's almost like a 3 count now. From there, 1, 2, 3. Okay, then you're going to step across into almost like a lunge position. Force it out, draw it back in, punch it out. Again, hand which is above the knee, stays closed, other hand opens. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go up and over. So right leg comes up and over, for the sweep, draw down, hammer fist, keep it at now. Keep it at here. Okay, from that position, you're going to reach and almost thinking about grabbing hold of somebody's head. Okay, here, you've hit them on the head, you're going to reach and grab their hair, pull them in. Pull them in, give them a little short, sharp dig with a short punch to the ribs. Okay, then what happens is you go the opposite way, all right? Left leg draws up and over. Same thing, reach and grab, short punch. Then what happens is you step forward. You're going to do a left arm punch. Then that front foot turns. You step through with the back leg, reach through, grab, step back, in, break, and push. Okay, all right, so that's pretty much some of the stuff that you do in Saifa. And again, I know I sort of went over some of the parts relatively quickly. Again, it's you guys getting used to the pattern, the refining stuff that we can do in classes, okay? It's the simple, I say simple, it's the pattern that you need to know, which is more for me. The refinements, we can work on that at a later date. Okay, so if you're, say for instance, you're green belt, okay, ideally I want you to sort of know the pattern of this. Now, if you end up going the right way, but you end up using the wrong arm, for instance, not a problem, as long as you're going in the correct direction. Okay, that's where we can start chucking the refinements in afterwards. Okay, right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do Saifa facing the other way, so hopefully you can see how we do this. Okay, and ready? Okay, and 1, stepping off that angle, back, through. Opposite side, in, stepping off on that angle, over, good, 2, 3, in, back, over, in, and across, kick, step across, kick, hand which is above the knee stays closed, step across, hand which is above the knee stays closed, up and over now, reach, short punch, up and over, reach, short punch, step through, punch. Now this is where you get that front foot turn, reach, step back, in, and push. Good, okay, and from there, yummy. Okay, so you'll notice that as we go through some of the kata, I'm sort of, the first parts I was sort of going quite in depth, and as I was gradually going through it, I started to, sort of not rush through it, but go through it a little bit quicker, because it's the pattern that you need to know. Yes, I understand that everything else needs to be in place as well. However, if you can get the pattern there, then everything else we can sort of work on that. I've already said that already anyway. But yeah, okay, so that's Saifa.